Welcome in the C2A tutorials. In this first part of the introduction to C2A session, I'm going to present to you quickly the interface and the toolbar in the C2A window, and I will show you how to use the option dialog box, which is the most important dialog box in C2A. Okay, so let's have a look at the interface. As you can see, there is a menu at the top of the screen where you have access, of course, to the major functions of C2A. You have a toolbar which is important because it provides shortcuts to major functions and options of C2A. On the left side, you have a control zone where you can, for instance, quickly search for an object or define a field through its coordinates. And here on the left, you have a zone which is going to be used to provide information about the objects you are going to identify in the maps. At the bottom of the screen, you have a certain number of information about the current field which is displayed in the window. You have a couple of LEDs here to show the filter, the magnitude filter status for stars and deep sky objects. You have the current date for the map which is displayed here, and you have the current location that has been defined. You can see here the phase of the moon, and you have here a couple of controls to adjust the size of the disk for the stars in the maps and to adjust the magnitude filters. Here at the bottom right, you have the current coordinates of the mouse cursor. If you double click that zone, you are going to switch to azimuth altitude coordinates. And if you double click again, you go back to the equatorial coordinates. Notice that you have the star and deep sky objects magnitude filters displayed at all time at the bottom right of the map. Note also that the current star database and current deep sky object database names are always displayed at the top of the map here. Okay, let's have a look at the main toolbar buttons now. Maybe the most important button is that one to toggle the display of the star catalog. It's pretty easy. Same thing for deep sky objects, for solar system objects. And here you have a couple of buttons to toggle the display of asteroid and comet, as well as trajectories for the solar system objects. I will go back in a further tutorial on these two buttons, since they are useful for displaying user catalogs and dynamic catalogs. If you want to zoom in or zoom out, you have a couple of buttons here, and this one is important here. This is to toggle the display of the grid. And you have two possible grids, equatorial and azimuthal grid that you can display in a map. Okay, let's have a look now at the option dialog box. You can access it from the tools menu or directly with F7, which is a shortcut. Okay, so as you can see in the dialog box, information is organized in tabs. So the first tab is about stars. It provides a certain number of options, as well as the database, the catalogs that you want to use in the maps. So in our current example, this is SAO. You have a deep sky tab with the same type of options, some options about deep sky object display, and of course you can also select here the current catalogs, current deep sky object catalog. you will see in a further tutorial that there is a quicker way to select the current catalog in C2A. You have here the solar system tab, and an important thing to check is that the SLP 98 is selected here, because this is the one which is going to provide a high accuracy position computation for the solar system objects. In the Maps tab, you have the choice to select one of the two map types available in C2A, an horizon view with the closest horizon point at the bottom of the view, and a field view where the north is by default at the top of the map. And you can apply here a rotation if you want on the field. The Field tab provides a certain number of options about the horizon profile, the name of the constellations, the grid, and so on. We will go back to the date and location tabs in the next section of the tutorial. This is where you select the date you want to use for your map, or the location of the observation point you want to use. In the Path tab, you normally don't have to change anything here, except if you want to bring a large catalog, in which case you will need to use the information which is provided in the web page of C2A. BT Atlas is group some options about that image catalog. And MISC provides a few miscellaneous options about colors, Windows management, and so on. When you have made some changes in the option, you can either click the Apply button, or you can click the OK button, in which case it's going to close the dialog box. That's it for this first section. More information will be provided in the next part of that tutorial regarding the introduction on C2A. Thank you.